Most people think that £100 a month doesn't make much of a difference. It feels small, like it won't move the needle. But the truth is, if you start saving or investing £100 a month today, the long-term impact can be life-changing. And the earlier you start, the bigger the effect. Let's start with the simple maths. £100 a month is £1,200 a year. If you saved that for 10 years without investing, you would have put aside £12,000. That is simply your contributions with no growth. Now let's introduce investing. If instead you invested £100 a month and earned a 5% annual return compounded monthly, after 10 years, you wouldn't have £12,000. You would have £15,528. That's £3,528 of growth generated purely by compounding, without increasing what you put in. Now stretch that to 20 years. Over that time, you would contribute £24,000 in total. But at the same 5% return, your investment would grow to £41,103. That means over £17,000 of the final value comes from growth, not from your own pocket. Now here is where the power of time really shows up. Imagine you start at the age 25 and keep investing £100 a month until age 65. That's 40 years. You would personally contribute £48,000 in total. But with compounding at 5%, the final value would be approximately £152,600. Now compare that with starting just 10 years later. If you waited until age 35 and invested £100 a month for 30 years, you personally would contribute £36,000 in total. At the same return, you would finish with £83,226. Still a solid result, but the 10-year delay costs you almost £69,400, despite only contributing £12,000 less. Now that difference comes entirely from lost time. The money you invest earlier has more years to compound, and those early contributions do the heaviest lifting. That's why people say time in the market beats timing the market. The pounds you invest in your 20s and 30s have decades to grow. Each contribution has more opportunities to compound on top of itself. And remember, this example uses just £100 a month. That's £25 a week. If you increase that to £200 a month, the outcome doesn't just double in importance. Over 40 years at the same 5% return, £200 a month would grow to £305,204. Your total contributions would be £96,000, and more than £209,000 would come from growth alone. So the point is not that £100 a month feels life-changing today. It's that given enough time, it becomes life-changing later. Start early, start consistent, and let compounding do the hard work. Your future self will be very glad you did. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more videos just like this one. If you're keen to learn more about personal finance, be sure to check out the industryportal.com link in the description below. Thanks so much for stopping by, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.